this is a wise man here because he's basically tell them how hard this is going to be. This journey is going to be. It's going to be hard. And I always tell kids when they come in, I want to go to the UFC. I said, you're going to make no money. You understand? You'll make no money all throughout. If you get lucky enough to make it to the UFC, you'll still make no money in the beginning of the UFC. So what other job are we doing? Where are we going to school? Where's our balance at? I'm really big in balance. Mm-hmm. You don't do better at fighting if it's all you do. And I learned this when I was training. All I was doing was training. And my whole mindset was, I need to just train. I just need to train. I need to train. That's not true. The more balance that you have in life, the more things you do, the less stress you have on the fight, the less stress you have on, I've got to do this. I've got to win. And when you put all that stress in one basket on fighting, you actually do worse, right? You know, your nerves and the consequences are so big, they can kind of crush the person under the stress of the moment. So we want balance. Balance is the best way. So go to school, get a job, stay balanced.
Yeah, you have to have a backup. It reminds me of actors because a lot of times, they don't make enough money in the beginning of their careers and they have a lot of near misses, hit and miss. And a lot of them, the ones that succeed, they always had some fallback upon kind of plan 100%. Or job. Like Harrison Ford was a waiter. Yeah. It seems like in Hollywood, a lot of people wait on tables because they make some tips and some
you got to do something.
Money.
You got to stay busy.
Yeah. But since you mentioned that, I saw an episode of one of the YouTube documentaries. There's a reporter that went to Brazil to interview the fight nerds. Seems like they're having a good success with their school. They talk a lot about their approach, how they study things, the scientific approach. I don't know
looking
if
at film.
Heard of them or what your opinion is.
No, I think I talked to Kyle actually. I think studying film and looking for habits, looking for fighters have certain things they like to do, right? I mean, and when I used to do the show, that's all I would do is I would study the tape. I would look at every little thing. This fighter throws the jab and then he can throw the low kick. He'll throw the jab sometimes. He'll throw the front kick. He'll throw the jab. He'll feint the kick and then throw the two. So he's interchanging these three things, but they all start with the jab, right? So then you can tell your athlete, hey, like once he throws his jab, one of these things is coming after that. So let's counter first or X, Y, Z, right? So 100%. And I think longevity in the sport, continually winning is really hard. And I think it's going to require film study and all the rest, like you were saying. And if people don't do that, I don't think they're going to be on top or not for long.
Yeah.